a spiraling economic crisis there. President Trump, meantime, posting a stark warning to Iran's leadership early this morning, saying if the regime kills peaceful protesters, the U.S. would intervene, and that American forces are locked and loaded. Lucas Tomlinson is in West Palm Beach, Florida, with the very latest strong words from the president this morning. Lucas.
Indeed, Julie. Good morning. These protests have been growing nationwide in Iran over the past 6 days and are now in at least 27 different cities, Julie. And as you mentioned, President Trump posting a stern warning to the regime just before 3 a.m. in Palm Beach. I'll read you the full text, Julie. It said, the president said, quote, if Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. Thank you for your attention to this matter. At least 6 people have been reportedly killed in the protests this week. It started among shopkeepers and merchants in Tehran's Grand Bazaar. Students have now taken to the streets with truckers and bus drivers, protesting runaway inflation, a currency that has lost 40% of its value since Israel launched its 12-day war against Iran, supported by those American B-2 bombers, stealth fighter jets, and Tomahawk cruise missiles from the guided missile submarine USS Georgia. Iran's Secretary of its National Security Council responding to Trump in a post of his own, saying, quote, Trump should know that American interference in this internal issue is equivalent to chaos across the entire region and the destruction of American interests. The American people should know it was Trump who started the adventurism. They should look after their soldiers. Here's President Trump earlier this week.
I'm not going to talk about overthrow of a regime. They've got a lot of problems that are in. They have tremendous inflation. Their economy is bust. Their economy is no good. And I know that people aren't so happy, but don't forget, every time they have a riot or somebody forms a group, little or big, they start shooting people.
The editors of the Wall Street Journal wrote late yesterday that the Ayatollah depends on oil revenue to keep his commanders loyal. If that oil revenue should be cut off, so too could be those loyalties. Julie?
Lucas Tomlinson, live in West Palm Beach, Florida. Thank you very much. For more on all of this, podcast host Ben Ferguson. Ben, thank you so much for talking to us.
Happy New Year.
What do you think of the president's strong words? I admire the fact that he is taking precautions before the killings could potentially start. And, in his post, he essentially says, this is their thing. This is what they do. So warning preemptively that if you do anything, the U.S. will hold them accountable. You gotta love that.
Yeah, look, I think the number one thing with President Trump is when he says something, especially when it deals with foreign policy and national security, he means it.